Good morning, everybody. My name is Astrid. I'm living in Da Nang. I'm 44 years old, and I welcome everybody to this class this morning. I hope you had a great start into this day, and you are fresh and energized. Have a wonderful class. Okay. Before we start, let me check if you can hear me. Min, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, good morning, Astrid.
Good morning.
Hello, I can hear you very clearly. Yeah, good morning, Astrid, and everyone.
Where are you from?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you
Yeah,
very well.
yeah, thank you. I'm from Ho Chi Minh City. Now I'm working and living in Ho Chi Minh City. But next week I have chance to come to Da Nang to attend the respiratory conference in Da Nang.
All
Yeah,
right.
so I just heard that you are living in Da Nang now, right?
I do. I do. I live in Da Nang, yes. And
Okay, yeah.
for how long you gonna stay in Da Nang?
I stay in Da Nang only for 2 days in a weekend, Saturday and Sundays, because conference is less for 2 days.
Okay,
In Eden Hotel.
I couldn't understand this. What kind of conference is this?
This is the National Lung and Tuberculosis Symposium.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor and I'm working in a pharmaceutical market.
all right. Okay, I see. Okay. Um, yes, you never know. If you see me on the street, stop me, and then we can have a coffee together.
Right. I will make you surprised if I see you in the street because
Yeah.
you don't see me yet, but I saw you, right?
Yes, exactly. I mean, I
Okay.
told you. Okay, let us begin. Today we will talk about overcoming the generation gap in the family. Do you have children?
Yes, I have two children. A son is 13 years old and a daughter 9 years old.
All right, okay. So, and now the question is, do you ever have difficulty understanding what your parents say?
Yes, when I have a pre-read this topic before our class, it make me smile because actually now I already grow up and I already have a children, but I just refresh my memory in the past when I was child. Surely that I ever have had a difficult understanding with how to say, not really. I understand them, but I not fully appreciate and persuadable what they said to me. And
Mm,
I already told my mind that maybe when I grow up, I have a children, I will avoid this mistake to
mm,
overcoming the generation gap between me and my children.
right.
But I don't know, but this gap is very natural because even now I think that I already very open mind, changed my mind a lot. I try to talk with my children as a friend, but I still see that we still have the gap, the general
Right.
gap between
Yes.
me and my children.
Yes, I totally, well, I don't have children, but I can understand what you are talking about. I mean, for the moment, thank you very much. Right.
Thank
Okay, thank you. Hello.
Yes. Good morning, teacher and everyone. My name is Joy. I am 19 years old, and I come from Green City.
Okay,
Nice to meet you all.
nice to meet you too. Are you outside at the moment? Are you sitting outside?
No, I don't. I'm sitting in my house.
Oh, because
Teacher, I
can
can't hear you. Teacher, I can't hear you clearly.
Yes, I have the same problem. Maybe you can.
Um, an airplane just fly.
Okay, Goy, please refresh your site. Yes. Okay, please refresh your site. Okay. I'm sorry. Um, Yum, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Miss Iris. How are you?
Good. I'm very well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Where are you? From? 18 years old. Okay. So generation gap. Um, do you have difficulty to understand what your parents say? Do you experience a generation gap in your family?
Yes, of course. Not to mention, I am an adolescent, and I have many difficulties in understanding what my parents want to convey to me, and yeah, I think yeah. The gap is we can avoid it because we are not at the same age and we live in a different generation. Therefore, sometimes we have arguments about the system, about the value systems, and yeah, about the some point views with toward a certain yes toward certain things, and I think it takes time to get to know each other well, and have to sympathize with each other yeah, to get on well and have to reach the gap between I and my grandparents, my parents. I'm sorry.
No problem. All right. Okay, good. Thank you for the moment, Yum. Okay, and wait, good morning.
Morning, teacher. Uh, Now I'm working. I'm the community J. I'm 37 year old, and I'm the IT consultant and a teacher.
Okay, Hoi, it is very difficult to understand you. Are you using a headset?
Yes. Now I have family and I have 2 children. Plus, I can understand. Yes.
Yes.
I can understand my parents, but I difficult to understand them. I think the the generation gap we have some different things, such as the music, travel, or about the learning. So that's sometimes I difficult to understand my parents, but because I had children, so that I always try to follow my parents.
Okay, okay. Hoi, are you using a headset?
Yes, you have said, but miss phone on the laptop.
Okay, because it is not easy to understand you.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear me clearly?
No, I can't.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, maybe you can try to refresh your site, please.
Yes, I can refresh the slide.
Okay, that would be nice. Thank you. All right. Okay, so yes, as I said, we will talk about the generation gap. So now look at this picture here, and that's a typical example for a generation gap, I would say. So let us uh, discuss this picture, and I start with Min. What do you think about this picture?
Yes, Astrid.
Mhm.
As you just mentioned, this picture is quite popular after now. This picture is quite common. This situation is very common. It's really a different how to say, one of the very clear example about the generation gap, because they are living in a different environment. They have a different they interested in the different things. The older generation, they are a little bit conservative. They still think about the old values. They already be very familiar with the newspaper for a long time, and maybe they are a little bit difficult and slower than young generation when approached with the new technical environment. So contract of the older generation, we see that the young ladies, both of them in the adolescence period, they are quite quick adapt with the new technology environment. They are really interested in something new, and they don't know, they will difficult to understand why the old generation, their parents only interested in the very boring newspaper, cannot chit chat via the newspaper, cannot meet and new friends via social network. So yeah, this picture really reflects the current situation about the generation gap. So now in my mind, the question is how we can close this gap, because we are still need to live together.
All right. Okay, good. Thank you. Wow, very good. Yes, thank you. Okay, Goy.
Yes. In this picture, we can see some people. Maybe they are sitting on an in an underground, and there are two 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 old men and two girls. Um, so yeah, this picture is talk about the generation gap, and the old people, they they are not they are not style and modern like the young people now, because when when the old people, when they are young, there weren't many modern things like smartphones or beautiful clothes like now. So only they only um, wear the normal clothes, and they don't use smartphones or computers. They only read the newspapers, and don't make friends with they don't make friends with other people. And while the young people now, they live in modern life, and the technology is now growing very fast, and you can see that they wear beautiful and modern clothes, and they also use smartphones
Okay.
to surf the internet. Yeah.
All right. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. So, Yum, what do you think about this picture?
Yeah, I can be seen in the picture. I think yeah the photographer who take this this photo have to convey to us a basic yeah I mean a basic message because we can see the two generation they sit down next to each other and there is no gap between them. But actually, there is a big gap generation between the older and the younger. They have yeah they get family they have been got familiar with their daily activities, and yeah, I think it's a very easy for everyone to tell difference between the two generation. Um, yeah, in one hand, the younger is using a lot of high technology, and get yeah they get modern clothes, and they concentrate on many modern concepts. On the other hand, the older still maintain their habit of reading newspaper, traditional newspaper,
Okay.
and they also I still value value the traditional value. I'm sorry, traditional things. I think so.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, thank you. Very nice. Okay. Okay, Oi, what do you think about this picture?
Hello, teacher. In this picture, I see the old people reads the newspaper, um, and the young people is use the internet and use the smartphone to read the news, chat with friends, or check mail to solve their job. In this picture, the old people and the young people don't talk each other, and they don't. I think they don't have one. They don't have the same thing to talk each other. Um, it's very. I think so.
All right. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so yes, let's continue. And we have some words today, which are generation, elderly, grumpy, narrow-minded, stubborn, and conservative. Excuse me, please define one word and make a sentence. Hui, can you start? Pick a word and define it. Hui, hello?
Hello, teacher.
Yes, please pick a word and define it and make a sentence.
Yes, generation, elderly, grumpy, narrow mind, stubborn, conservative,
Conservative.
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 Yes,
Conservative.
conservative. Good, conservative.
Yes. Okay.
Uh, um, I think the stubborn. It means the people do not writing with the another one.
Can you make a sentence?
I made a sentence. My boy is stubborn when he is near my parents.
My boy is stubborn when he is near my parents.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Good. You can say this. That's grammatically correct. Thank you very much. Okay, Yum.
Yeah. Repeat. First generation, elderly, grumpy, narrow-minded, stubborn, conservative.
Yes. Nice.
I will choose the number 4, narrow-minded. Narrow-minded means someone who is very strict and difficult to accept new ideas or to accept different point of view about something.
Yes. All right. And what's your sentence?
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's very difficult for younger generation to get close to narrow-minded people. I'm sorry, people.
All right. Okay. Yes. Very nice. Okay. Very good. Okay. Bye.
Generation, elderly, grumpy, narrow-minded, stubborn, conservative. I choose generation. Yes, generation means all people in a family, group, or country born at the same time.
Really? Okay. Now make a sentence. Maybe your sentence is.
Yes, this picture shows 3 generations of the family.
This picture shows 3 generations of the family. Yes. All right. Okay. Good. Okay, but generation doesn't mean necessarily old people. Yes, maybe if you are old and you have children, then your children are the next generation. So generation, as I said, doesn't mean necessarily older people. It's just the people who are born before or after you. All right, Min.
Generation, elderly, grumpy, narrow-minded, stubborn, conservative.
Yes.
So I select the word grumpy.
Hmm.
And grumpy is mean that uh, the way you discuss with others not so nice, uh, don't let people feel comfortable and happy.
Okay, and what's your sentence?
My sentence is my son now is in teenage. Thus he's very easy. Thus he's grumpy when talking to parents and his sister.
Okay, yes, just because he's a teenager, he's grumpy. All right, okay. Good. Okay, can you also do another one? Can you?
The last the last word is conservative. Conservative.
Yes.
I think the conservative may be quite a similar meaning with the narrow-minded. if I'm right, that someone is also difficult to accept a new idea, a different opinion from others.
I would say conservative is more when you stick to old ideas, when you are not open for the youth or the ideas the youth have, when you stick with old habits which are in your family for many years, or your ideas have been around for many years, and you are not open to the life which is taking place now. Okay, that I would say narrow-minded is maybe you don't understand this, yes, and you don't want to, but conservative means you stick with old ideas. A small difference. You understand the difference, Min?
Yeah.
All right, okay, let me ask Roy to make a sentence.
So
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, let me ask Roy. Yes? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, Roy, can you make a sentence with conservative, please?
Yes.
Okay, you don't know?
Yeah. Even a conservative estimate would put the damage at about £4,000 to repair.
I don't get this sentence.
Even a conservative estimate would put the damage at about £4,000 to repair.
Oh, I don't understand this sentence. Can you type it maybe? Okay, can you type the sentence going? Yes or no? Okay, no answer. Okay, Yom, can you make a sentence with conservative, please?
Yeah. I can't stand talking to conservative people.
Yes, that's a good sentence, but this was conservative.
Conservative.
Yes, all right. Okay, good. Okay, thank you very much. I'm sorry, I caught a little cold, so excuse my coughing and my sneezing. Okay, today's idioms and phrases are bridge the gap, to make a connection where there is a great difference. For example, he promises to change the tax laws to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. And I'm very sorry. And differ in something means, for people and things, to be different in a specific way or in specific ways. Okay, and thank you. Okay, and Hui, can you make a sentence with one of these phrases, please?
Yes. Bridge the gap. My son studying, my children change everything happy to bridge the gap between my parents and my family.
Can you repeat this, please?
My children change everything happy to bridge the gap between my parents and my family.
My children bridge the gap
between my parents and my family.
My children bridge the gap between my parents and my family.
Yes.
All right, you can say this. Yes, grammatically, is it all right? Okay. Okay, good. All right, we leave it like this. Thank you. Okay, Yum, what's your sentence?
My friend and I differ in differ in approaching new problems. So we always have many arguments about this.
My friend and me,
Differ in approaching new problems.
my friend and I differ in approaching new problems. Yes, very nice. Okay, good. Differ in, yes. Okay, Goy, what's your sentence?
Uh, the hostel helps to bridge the gap between prison and life on the outside.
The hostel?
Yes, the hostel
The hostel has to differ the line between a prison.
and life on the outside.
The hostel
The hostel helps to bridge the gap between prison and life on the outside.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Grammatically is correct, but I don't get hostel like this. Hostel.
Yes. Yes.
What does it mean, that sentence? What do you want to say with the sentence?
Um, that the hostel uh, the hostel make a connection, a great difference between the prison and life.
Prison. I don't really understand the meaning of your sentence, but maybe it is just me. Grammatically, your sentence is fine. All right, okay, good. Hostel makes it different between prison and life. All right. Okay, Min, what's your sentence?
My son is, even my son and I have a differ in seeing the same problem, but I'm trying to bridge the gap between us.
um, can you say the first part again of your sentence?
Even I and my son has even I and my son differ in seeing the same problem, but I try to bridge the gap between us.
Yes, okay, yes. My son and I differ in, yes, and not have differ. Okay, all right. Okay, well done. Okay, well, time is running quickly. Let's do the essential structure as fast as possible. The example is the generation gap prevents us from talking to each other. The structure is a subject, the generation gap, prevent. Remember, yes, he, she, it, you have to put an S at the end of the word, and then us, somebody or something, from, and then you use either a noun or a verb with ing. Okay, Min, can you start and make a sentence? Min? Hello?
Yeah. Respect the yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello. Yeah. Respect the other. Respect for other opinion. Prevent the conflict between each other.
No.
No.
Min,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Let I repeat it. Let I make another sentence. Mm, yeah. So respectful for other opinions prevent us from conflict.
Respecting different opinion prevents us from
conflicts between each other.
Conflict in each other. All right. Okay. Yes. Okay. But you have to have a subject at the beginning. Yes. So respecting. You have to say respecting. Yes.
Yeah.
Because then you have to
I say respecting.
Yes. All right. Okay. Then it's correct. Okay. Good. Thank you. Okay. Go on.
The generation gaps prevent us from spending quality time.
Can you repeat this, please? Can you repeat your sentence, please?
The generation gap prevent us from spending quality time.
Yes. Perfect. Very nice. All right. Good. Okay. Yum.
Yeah, our misunderstanding each other prevents us from paying respect for others' opinion. Can I repeat that?
Yes.
Our misunderstanding each other prevents us from paying respect for others' opinion.
Okay. Our misunderstanding. Don't say with or to each other. Our misunderstanding prevents us from respecting other opinions.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Okay, good. Okay, well done. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we needed a lot of time to go through all the slides. So let us do a very quick conversation. Yes. Student A, you are 65 years old. You have a grandson who is 15 years old. Your grandson often refuses to listen to you. He doesn't enjoy spending time with you. Student B, you are student A's friend. Give student A some advice on how to deal with the generation gap in his or her family. Okay, so Min and Goy, please maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Min, student A, Goy, student B. Please.
Yeah, hi Zoe.
Yes,
Now
hi.
I in student A, right?
Yes.
Hi Zoe. Now I have a problem when talking with my grandson. He always think that I'm too old to understand him. So do you have any? So he always to refuse to listen to me. So do you have any advice for me? Sorry, so it's very difficult from your very noisy Joy.
Hello, Joy?
Hello, Joy. Yeah,
Yes,
now yes, it's much better, Joy. Yeah, now it's much better.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I told you that now I have a grandson just 15 years old. He's always think that I'm very old and cannot understand him. That's why he often refuses to listen to me. So do you have advice for me?
Yes. This problem is very difficult to solve, and I think first of all, you have to you have to get him to talk. You must talk clearly with him, and you must talk with him about 30 minutes, and you must talk clearly about that you said that you also you have more knowledge than him about to how to talk with your your grandson. And yes, you said that you must also
Because he
so
don't give me a chance. He don't give me a chance to talk to him. So I have no chance to talk to him that I have a lot of experience. So I don't know how I can talk to him because he refused to listen to me.
um, yes, you so you must be first of all, when he do something wrong, you must um, um, you must maybe you must help him to solve the problem, and so your grandson will um, will follow what you do
Okay.
do for him.
Yes. Okay. I have to
Okay,
stop
thanks.
you. Thank you very much. Okay. So you have Yum. Yum, can you be student A? Can you be student A? And Min, can you be student B, please?
Hi, Min. Oh, recently I had some problem. Yeah, it's a big problem with my grandson. Yeah, I am older. Yeah, I am rather old, and I
You are the
find it
same
hard.
age. I is the
Yeah,
same age with you because I'm I'm your friend. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so what is really your problem? What is your problem?
I find it hard for me to yeah to keep calm and willing to listen to him because he don't give me any chance to approach approach and sit down with him to talk in an open way, and I don't know how to get on well with him and yeah get to know more about each other. Can you give me some advice to this problem? To
Yeah,
yeah
it's
to
also the
Okay.
same my problem. Yeah, it also the same as my problem. So the way now I deal with this is I try to bridge the gap between I and him. Try to like get the win-win negotiation, win-win situation. That I try to listen his music, and he try to understand. So I and him together listen the same music, even a little bit noisy with me. But he seemed that I can easier to can make a friend with him. So during the time listen the same music, I and him discuss what why is this song is nice. Any other in either same with your age, I also listen another song, etc. So I think that try to find the say the see the opportunity, a chance that we can you and your grandson can sit down each other to chit chat, to listen music, to watch the same film,
Okay.
to share. Yeah, so I think yeah,
Okay. Sorry.
then
Sorry.
we
Sorry.
can do together.
Okay. Sorry. Sorry. I have to stop you both now. We are running a little bit out of time. I would love to hear your advice, but unfortunately today we have to stop. Let me do your assessments, please. All of you very good and very eager to talk. Yum, I have nothing. I have nothing I have not. I don't have to say much about your performance today. Min, also very nice. It is very easy to understand you. You know a lot of vocabulary and sometimes a little bit with the grammar. So remember he, she, it. You have to put an S at the end at the verb. Okay. Yes. Joy. Um, you need a little bit confidence when it comes to free speech, but I'm sure you will be able to read more or to speak more fluently as soon as you have a little bit more vocabulary. Okay, listening. Okay, and Hui, when you speak, please make sure that you don't forget to pronounce the ending sound, like he always, yes, and narrow-minded, so that you don't forget to pronounce this sound. That's very important. And also, when you see something on the picture in a picture, then you have to say the girls and the boys in the picture are reading. Yes, so when you describe a picture, you have to use the present tense continuous, all of you. Yes, and that's what I have to say. Today we learned vocabulary related to the generation gap. You might sentences with the phrases and idioms bridge the gap and different something. We made sentences with prevent somebody from something. And we had a short discussion about ways to deal with the generation gap in the family. Yes, we all have to go now. Thank you very much. See you soon. Thank you for joining me today. Bye-bye.